number 2 next. Okay, what are we doing? Are we adding or subtracting this guy, number 2?
Subtracting.
We're subtracting, okay? So remember our rule with subtraction. What do the signs after my subtraction sign do? Stay the same or change? Change. Nice job. Okay, so first guy is unaffected. Okay, so let's go ahead and just copy our first guy down. Negative 10 u v cubed minus u v squared plus 3 u cubed v to the 5th. My gosh.
That is seriously, it's literally like names from history.
It's crazy. Okay, so now my subtraction sign tells us that these signs change. So positive 14, blah, 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 changes to negative 14, blah, blah, blah. Negative 2 changes to positive 2, blah, blah, blah. And negative 7 changes to positive 7, blah, blah, blah. Okay, lots of blah, blah, blahs. They have to look exactly the same, meaning same variables and the same power to combine them. So somebody raise your hand and tell me, what can I combine, if anything, up there? Can I combine anything, okay?
3 and 7.
Beautiful. I can combine my 3 u cubed v to the 5th with 7 u cubed v to the 5th. Those are exactly the same. Okay, so what is 3 plus 7 going to give me?
10.
10.
V cubed.
So we got 10 u cubed v to the 5th. Okay. Any other like terms you guys see? Eli?
Negative uv2.
Uh-huh.
And 2v uv2.
Yes.
Blend them together and they make plus uv cubed, also known as 1uv cubed.
Beautiful explanation. So uv squared I can combine with uv squared. Negative 1 plus 2, Eli told us, is a positive 1, which we don't have to write, which it just becomes plus uv squared. Okay, last two terms. I see negative 10 uv cubed and negative 14 uv cubed. Same? Yep, so let's go ahead and combine them. What is negative 10 minus 14 more going to give me?
Negative 24.
Negative 24. So minus 24 uv cubed. And there is my final answer. Super ugly, but it is simplified. Okay, adding and subtracting. Give me a fist of 5. Change the signs, keep them the same, combine like terms. How you feeling? Fist of 5. Be honest. I want to see it from everybody, even if you're watching your phone or playing a game or something. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Ooh, your guys' favorite thing ever. Okay, so let's go ahead on the back of your paper. Yeah, for time's sake. Okay, on the back of your paper, just wherever you have some space, let's go ahead and remind ourselves, what is this pattern you're going to have to use on your test? Okay, so we're going to label it Pascal's triangle. Just a pattern some really smart dude identified.
Made.
Yep. We're glad he did it, so we don't have to.
Yes.
Okay, so you always start with 1 and 1 at the very top. 1, 1. Okay. On your ends, there's a 1. Then you add your 2 together. 1 plus 1 would give me 2. End with a 1. My next row, start with a 1. Next number, 1 plus 2. What's going to be my next number? 3. Again, 2 plus 1, also 3. End with a 1. Next row, start with your 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 1, 4 again. And end with a 1.
E.
Okay, let's go one more row. Start with your 1. 1 plus 4,
Okay.
5. 4 plus 6,
10.
6 plus 4, also 10. 4 plus 1, 5, and end with a 1. So you'll kind of see that this pattern kind of goes up and then goes back down, right? Okay, so hopefully up to the 5th power is all we need. So let's go ahead and turn your paper over. Okay, look back at number 5. What power are we working with? What's it being taken to the power of?
3.
3. Okay, so power of 3, look back at your Pascal's triangle. That means we want this row right here, our row with the 3's. 1, 3, 3, 1. So let's go back. I need 1, 3, 3, and 1. Okay. That's what we got from Pascal's triangle. Now we need to add the terms on there. My first term in my binomial is what?
X.
So give them all an X, X, and X. Yeah, so I'm organizing it so it's not so clumpy. Yep, so it'll hopefully look a little clearer today. Okay, first term starts with our highest power and goes down. 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, what's my second term in my binomial?
3.
3, so give them all a 3. 3, 3, 3, 3. Second term starts low and goes high. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, if you don't have a calculator, I highly recommend you grab one because you're going to need one. Okay, so let's go ahead. What we're doing now is we're just multiplying all 3 of these guys together to get our final terms. Okay, well 1 we don't care about. Anything to the 0 is just 1, also don't care. So our first term, all we're left with is x cubed. Okay. Now we need to take 3 to the first, which is just 3. Multiply it to that 3. What's that going to give me? 3 times 3?
9.
9. So positive 9 with our x squared attached. Okay, next term. 3 squared. What is 3 times 3 or 3 squared? 9. What's 9 times 3?
27.
Positive 27 with 1x. Okay, my last term, don't care about a 1, don't care about x to the 0 because that's also 1. So all we're left with is 3 cubed. Okay, in your calculator you can do this. Do you guys know how to do this in your calculator? I'll show you anyway. Okay, so if I'm doing my calculator here,
That was fast.
I would do 3 to the power of, little caret button, 3 cubed. And our last term is positive 27. And that's it. That's way faster than multiplying that thing out 3 times.
That's awesome.
Okay? Not too bad now that we're practicing it some more. So let's go ahead and do the same thing for number 6. What power are we working with this time?
4.
4. Okay, so look back at your Pascal's triangle. 4th power means I need the row with my 4's in it. That's that guy right there. Okay, so for this guy, we need 1, 4, 6, 4, and 1. Okay, awesome job. What's my first term in this binomial?
X.
X, so give them all an X. X, 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 and X. These guys start high and go low. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, what's my second term in my binomial?
2.
Negative 2, 2, negative 2, negative 2, negative 2, negative 2.
Hey.
Oh my gosh.
Yay.
We literally just did this on our starter. Same exact question. That means it's gonna go really fast. You should know all the answers that I'm about to ask you. Cool. Okay, these guys start low and go high. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't even notice that. It's always nice. Okay, now we're gonna multiply these guys out. We don't care about 1, we don't care about negative 2 to the 0 because that's also 1, so all we're left with for our first term is x to the 4th. Okay, here's where you should be able to answer me in like 2 seconds. Negative 2 to the first is just negative 2. What's negative 2 times 4?
Negative 8x.
Beautiful, Isaac. Beautiful. I have no idea where you got that from. Negative 8x cubed.
Totally, we don't know.
You have no idea. You're just that smart. Okay, next term. Negative 2 squared. Remember, a negative times a negative is positive 4. Positive 4 times 6 is going to give me what?
24x squared.
Mm-hmm. Look how fast you guys are. Okay, my next guy, negative 2 cubed. Negative times a negative times a negative gives me negative 8. What's negative 8 times 4? It's on the board. Negative 8.
32x.
Beautiful. And my last term, we don't care about a 1. We don't care about x to the 0 because that's also 1. What is negative 2 to the 4th?
16.
Positive 16. My gosh. And there we go. Finished polynomial. Is organizing like that a little clearer than the way I was scrunching it up the last few times? Yeah, I think so too. Okay, cool. So that was multiplying. Okay, show me a fist of 5 and be honest. This is tough stuff. How you feeling? I will help you then. Okay, cool. So that's multiplying. Let's go ahead, turn your paper over.
Yeah, totally.
Last thing we gotta do is divide. Okay, remember at the beginning of the unit, we saw that these guys, we can use long division, but who likes long division? Nobody. Okay, so we use synthetic division. It's literally called fake division. Okay? So our first step always is to change the sign on that guy, on our divisor. Meaning, it's going to change from a positive 9 to a what?
Oh, this question's gonna work
Negative
out
9.
very well.
Eli. What are we changing it to?
Negative 9.
Negative 9. Okay, so negative 9 on the outside when we change that sign. Little division symbol. Grab your coefficients. We got a 1 in front of my b cubed. 7. Negative 12. Positive 54. And we draw our line. Now comes the zigzag pattern. Drop your first guy. Boom. He just goes to the bottom. Now we fill in our spaces. 1 times negative 9 is going to give me what in this space?
Negative 9.
Negative 9. Okay, then when we go down, we're just combining them. So what's 7 minus 9?
Negative 2.
Okay, we're back to the outside, which means we take this guy, multiply it by the negative 9 again. What's negative 9 times negative 2? What's going to go in my next spot?
Positive 18.
Uh-huh.
And then
Negative 12 plus
I really wanna
18.
spoil it so badly. It's gonna be 6.
Positive 6. Okay, now we're on the outside, so we multiply again. Eli, what's 6 times negative 9?
It's going to be negative 54. You
Wait
see where
a
this is going.
Wait a second. Then what's 54 minus 54?
0.
Do we have a remainder here?
Yeah.
No.
No remainder. So this guy divided evenly. Okay? no remainder. If you were to get a number there, that is your remainder, but this guy doesn't have one. Okay, so let me ask you. We took our b's off to begin with. What do we have to do with them?
Put it back on.
Put them back on. So we started with b cubed. Now when we put them back on, this becomes 1b squared, or just b squared, minus 2b, and my positive 6. So we start with our 2, then 1, then no b's. So final answer is just b squared minus 2b plus 6. We call that the quotient. So on your review and on your test, when it says, what's the quotient? It's this guy. What's the remainder? It's that guy. It's 0. Ooh, that guy worked out super nice. Let's try it again.
Yeah, it's gone.
Nice. Okay. First step, what do I need to do with this negative 3? Change it to what?
Positive.
Positive 3. Positive 3 on the outside. Draw your little division symbol. And grab your coefficients, just the numbers. So I have a 1 in front of my x cubed. Negative 10. 28.
Oh my
Negative
goodness.
21.
Are we gonna get a slam dunk?
Eli, you're going too fast.
Yeah.
You're spoiling it. Okay, so we grabbed our coefficients, took off our x's. We'll put them back on in a little bit. Drop your first guy. Okay, we're on the outside, which means we multiply. What's 3 times 1? What's going to go in my next spot? 3. Bada bing, bada boom. Combine when you go down. Negative 10 plus 3.
Negative 7.
Back to the outside, which means we're multiplying. 3 times negative 7.
21.
Negative 21. Nice, nice. Back to the inside. Combine 28 minus 21.
7.
3 times 7.
21.
Positive 21. What happens with negative 21 plus 21?
Equals 0.
Do we have a remainder?
No.
No remainder. So 0 is our remainder. We took our x's off. We got to put them back on. Okay, so we drop a power, meaning we started with x cubed. This now becomes 1x squared, or just x squared, minus 7x, and plus 7. So there's our quotient, and 0 was our remainder. Nice. Okay, let's see if 9 and 10, our last examples, are as nice as 7 and 8. Okay, but you guys are getting it. Practice makes perfect. What do I got to do with this negative 6? Change it to what?
Plus 6.
Positive 6. Oh, Jenny. That's for you. Okay, change it to positive 6 on the outside. Grab your coefficients. 1, negative 16, 70, and negative 64. Okay, I see some of you guys working ahead. See what you get. Nice job. Okay, let's draw our line. Drop your first guy. Okay, on the outside we multiply. What's 6 times 1?
6.
6. Negative 16 plus 6?
10. Negative 10.
Negative 10. Okay, back to the outside, so we got to multiply. Negative 10 times 6?
60?
Negative 60.
Oh, this one is not as nice.
70 minus 60?
10.
Positive 10. Back to the outside, so multiply. 10 times 6?
60.
Positive 60. Negative 64 plus 60?
Negative 4.
Was this guy as nice?
No.
Nope. We have a remainder. What's our remainder?
Negative 4.
Negative 4. Okay, now we got to figure out our quotient. We took off our x's to begin with. Got to put them back on. Started with x cubed. So our first guy becomes 1x squared. Then minus 10x. and plus 10. So there's our quotient. And we had a remainder of negative 4. Nice. Okay, so that one's not quite as nice, but the process is still the same. That's what we love about math. Even ugly numbers have to follow the same rules. So let's do it one more time. I think you guys are seeing this now. What do I change my negative 9 to?
Positive 9.
Positive 9. Division symbol. Grab your coefficients. So I have a 1 in front of my m cubed.
Oh my goodness.
Negative 16. Positive 70. Negative 67. Draw our line. Drop our first guy. Outside means we multiply. What's 9 times 1?
9.
Positive 9. Negative 16 plus 9?
0.
Negative 7.
Negative 7. On the outside means we multiply. Negative 7 times 9?
Negative 63.
Negative 63. 70 minus 63?
7.
Positive 7. 9 times 7?
63.
Positive 63. Oh, so close. Negative 67 plus 63?
Negative 4.
Ugh. Oh, that's actually kind of funny. We got the same remainder. What's our remainder? Negative 4. We took our m's off. We got to put them back on. Started with m cubed, so this guy becomes m squared, or just 1m squared, minus 7m plus 7.
The bottom was nice.
Quotient and remainder. How you feeling with division? Synthetic division. Show me a fist of 5. I see the pattern. Zigzaggy.
It's
Nice.
here.
I like it.